Well, let's talk about what we did last Friday.
Okay, so we talked about in my single blog, we talked about getting ready to go to the Genius Awards in Seattle, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. You went over there to stay with your in-laws.
Yes.
Before I went. You left, I think, you left a few hours before.
A few hours before you.
And then I was supposed to come meet you, because we had done the whole shopping debacle, which I talked about.
Yeah.
And then I was supposed to come meet you at your in-laws, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you freaked out because I totally got lost.
Yes, and he was late.
I was late, but I had a buffer. I had built in a buffer period.
He built.
So that I could be late and we would still get to the party on time. The problem is I decided when I left that night from your in-laws that I'm never going to Maple Valley again. Ever.
Is it really that hard to
I
find?
couldn't get out of Maple Valley. I finally made it to Maple Valley, but it's like 12:30 at night. No, it must have been 10:30 because I got home at 12:30.
Yeah.
So like 10:30 at night, I'm leaving. And Maple Valley is in the dark is just a bunch of streets that hit each other, and
Yeah.
I was lost.
So don't go in the dark.
Don't go in the dark.
Go in the dark.
And I'm glad they're not my in-laws because I don't have to go back there if I don't
No,
want
you
to.
don't. I do. So
It's true.
We'll
But
do
I
that.
saw it was your family reunion.
Yes, and it was a great family.
Your
reunion.
wife's family reunion.
Well, we don't want to go to family reunion. I might put that on the end of this, but we want to. Let's go back.
But
to
so I met all your
you met
in-laws
everybody.
and all of the cousins and all those
Oh,
things too.
everybody. It's
Very
a huge family.
Gigantic. So that's cool. But anyways, and your wife went with us to the
Yeah,
party.
she did.
Looked beautiful.
Brought my arm candy, which I always have to have that when
Very
you go
nice.
out.
Exactly. And we went to the awards.
Mhm.
It was held in Seattle, the Genius Awards. It was held at the library in downtown.
Downtown Seattle.
That didn't look like any library I've ever seen.
No, it was a pyramid, looked like.
Yeah, it like went up and then went out like
Yeah, it was
this.
kind of weird.
It was actually a cool library, like you would want to go there.
Yeah, it was a big dance party inside. It was very
Three
cool.
floors, free. There was free bars on
Free
every
liquor.
floor. Free
It was
liquor.
a great
Yeah.
party. Free liquor.
And a
makes it
DJ
great
and a
party.
dance floor.
And see, that's a library I would love to have.
That was crazy. There was a bouncer at the door, and we had to go and show our ID. And then that wasn't the only security. Then you go to this next group where you have to give your name because your name has to be on a list.
Yes.
And then you give your name, and somebody before we got there was getting kicked out. That drunk guy.
That's right.
The other guy. But we got there, and they let us into the library.
Yeah. It's hard to get in libraries in Seattle, I tell you.
It is. They don't let me
Bouncers.
go anymore.
No.
No. It's
They
crazy.
stamp your res. A public library.
Yeah. Oh yeah. By
Yeah.
now.
Well, I hope so. It's been like 5 days.
We were property of Seattle Public Library for a while.
for a while. You
But-
can check me out anytime. That's right.
Check with his wife.
That's right.
Okay, so here's the thing though, and then we get there, and Jason and I, as you can tell, aren't that shy on camera, but we are when we get to the Genius Awards. His
Yes.
wife isn't, but
No.
we are, for some unknown reason, mortified.
Like, woo.
There's a lot of people there, and it's like I froze.
Yeah.
My hard drive or whatever. Just
Yeah. Didn't feel like we could talk to
for all the
anybody.
geeks out there. It was-
Yeah. We just couldn't. We had the liquor I tried, but it didn't help
Yeah,
either.
liquor-
So
and it was free, so you'd think it would
I
have
think it would have helped.
helped. But it was cool because it was to I don't know, honor and give money to these 5 artists, and so we got to watch them. And Dan Savage, which I talked about on my blog, I was excited to meet. I was such a freak. He stood like right here beside me talking to some girl, and then I didn't stop him. I wanted to trip him or something, make him stop, but he was in a hurry. But so at least I stood right next to him, but I didn't get him.
Well,
He was
you might-
actually right next to my sister-in-law.
You might want to let them know because they don't know your MySpace place to go see.
Dan
you.
Savage, I'll tell you at the end. I'll tell you where to go check out
Okay.
the blog.
Yeah.
And we'll put a little thing on the website for you to know where to go. And you can check out the preliminary to going to hell shopping and then going
Yeah,
to this thing.
that was great.
Anyways, it was not bad.
Great party. It was awesome. We left when the public was allowed in because it was going to get really rowdy. And,
Because we
Yeah.
don't socialize.
Oh,
with
we
them.
do.
I'm kidding.
We made it sound snooty.
No, but by that time I think we felt old.
Yeah.
And so they were letting because we had been there for 2.5 hours, and then
Yeah.
they were going to go on. I needed to come drive home, which was going to be like a 2.5 hour drive.
Yeah.
So we decided that was a good time for us to go. But I did decide that that was a cool party.
Very cool.
That I wouldn't mind.
Go next year.
Getting better.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I'm sure there's more parties like
Oh,
that.
yeah.
Like,
We'll go to more.
and we'll get better at being social and,
And I'll get better at drinking more.
yes.
So.
That's something everybody should
That's right.
aspire to, which we're kidding if you're under 21.
Yeah, don't drink
You don't do
under
that.
21.
Anyway, so that was the Genius Awards, and it was a lot of fun. And, if you look at our magazine on the website, we talked about being on the road. So those are the types of things we talk about. And so there will be an article about the Genius Awards, but this will also help you know where we were, what we're doing. But the other cool thing that we did this week was we put up a MySpace site. Because basically these days you're nobody if you don't have a MySpace site.
Yes.
Now let me make it clear, we're not advertising on MySpace. We're not trying to sell you anything. It's just a fun site to kind of go to.
Hang out.
Hang out. There's interactive polls. Like right now we're deciding who people think
people are sexiest. So
Yeah.
we picked like 5 or 4 actors, comedians, whatever, and of the male, and then some actresses. And,
and of the bigger
variety, since we are bigger guys.
And you go and you vote, and then the person who wins, will do a big article on them. But right now we need more people to vote. And actually we've had people voting, and as you vote, you can even bring up a picture to look at the person.
Yeah.
And as you vote, it'll tell you how many votes come in and what percentage goes to each person.
Which would be kind of nice to see how that ends.
That would be fun.
Yeah, and we'll put that on all the sites we have.
Well, what I think is awesome is Jason came up with the women to put on there, and Edna Turnblad is one of those. John Travolta.
I had to do it.
Hilarious, and I think she rocks.
Now,
So.
if anybody mistakes John Travolta for a woman, we need your eyes checked immediately.
Yes, exactly. We have some doctors for you to look into nationwide.
Ooh, big
That'll be
problems
great.
there. But,
But the MySpace site, if you want to go to it, it's www.myspace.com/damnsexyclothing.
Damn sexy, be careful.
Remember the clothing. No matter what website we do, always remember the clothing because people get that confused. So, myspace.com/damnsexyclothing. Damn sexy clothing. There. And you can read music reviews on that site. You can listen to cool music. You can vote on the polls. And we're going to be having the video blogs on there.
Definitely.
And then we'll do little things, contests and stuff as we go. So it's a fun site to go through, like your own little dance club. On the internet.
Cool.
It's like stepping into our mind.
Great song playing on our MySpace site. I love it. And you got to go there. I'm not going to tell you what it is. You go to the MySpace site and you'll hear it. And I love that song. So
yeah, it rocks. So it'll be fun. You should check it out. Also, we're not just on...
we have to be everywhere.
Yes, because like I said, media whore.
That's right.
So if Mom's watching, she'll love when I say that.
Oh, she's gonna love that. Me drinking and him saying about horror. My mom's gonna be really mad.
Already we have a damn sexy business. So, we also signed up with YouTube.
Yes.
And because YouTube's fun, and we can put these, of course, on YouTube, and you can do lots of things. We're going to be doing some commercials soon.
Yeah.
And so on YouTube, if you want to check us out, it's under Damn Sexy Living, which is the name of our magazine.
Which is gonna be nice.
So. If you go under Damn Sexy Living, you'll be able to see these little things. And on Damn Sexy Living, we do this is like a talk show format. Yeah. So we'll do little things like this on there, us checking in, maybe we'll have a guest and talk to the guest. And as we learn to edit videos better, we'll even have an opening for you.
It'll be at the beginning where you guys keep this, record this.
Exactly.
Keep it, say, I had their first video out, and then, make money off of it.
Oh, that's important.
That's very important.
And then we'll be doing commercials also.
Yes.
And so keep your eye out for our line of commercials. The first group of commercials is called Survival Tips.
Yep.
And you can see fun things like killer squirrels and things like that.
Killer squirrels will be fun.
Yeah. So it's just going to be a lot of fun. We like to have fun. We like to laugh. And we like to make money while we do it.
To make sure everybody knows, we say killer squirrels, no squirrel was hurt in the making of anything.
Mostly the humans were hurt.
The humans are hurt most of the time.
But of course, squirrels were fine.
That's right. We pampered them. I got the
Peter was there to help them out, but there were no people there to help us.
Unlimited nuts, we had.
Yeah. They're contract writers.
That's right. We get a tent, a sleeping bag, and that was it.
Yeah, that's all you got. And you only get one sleeping bag.
Yeah.
We're a little big. That doesn't work.
We don't cuddle. Sorry.
No. We're not kissing cousins, brothers, whatever.
Whatever you're called.
So YouTube, is there anything else we need to tell the people out there?
Other than that, make sure you check it out. I mean, it's going to be very cool. We're going to keep updating it, especially since now we got a camera now. You're all in trouble. We're going to be doing this quite often.
Because we love it.
And we'll do different things. So keep checking our site, checking the MySpace site, and you'll always see something new coming up.
Have you had time enough to wonder